diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Let's put this to this. Change that. Nope. Okay. Because that is what it will run at. Hi, Michelle. Hello, hello. Yeah, I thought I upset you earlier, but I guess I didn't. So sometimes I start, I do the very best that I can here. I really do. And I really don't want to, it isn't my intention to run people off or anything like that. But I know that sometimes I know I can get a little overboard, and I have to trust in the fact that my friends will say something. So, okay. So there it is, right? Hey, I'm still trying to figure out friendship. I'm 53 years old, man. Still trying to figure it out because I wasn't a good friend before, and so I don't want to make those same mistakes. And I understand that God speaks through His people, and so I've got to listen. I've got to listen. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate your patience. At least one thing that you'll get from me is honesty. At least you'll get that, right? If you ask me how I feel, I will tell you, and I'll let you know. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be mean about it either. I don't think that anything gives me the right to be mean or rude to other people. I don't think that there's anything out there that gives me that right. Hey, Ingrid, we finally matched, huh? Now, if Amber makes it, we'll have the trifecta. And I think she was mad at me too if I didn't know better. I think it's because I'm still sick, and now I'm just at a point where I'm like, fuck this. I'm so tired of being sick. Yeah, everybody has said that they love the haircut, and everybody loves it, but my wife. So she'll love me either way. So yeah, I did it for a couple of reasons. One, I don't have the commitment it takes to grow my hair like that. And I go just like the seasons, I go through changes. When summer comes, it isn't that the mean Dion comes out. It's that the lion kind of wakes up, the bear. Yeah, and that's it. Ingrid, it's actually the only person's opinion who matters is my wife's. So I will agree with that. Thank you for covering my ass on that. But I'm kind of like a bear, man. Summer's coming up, spring's coming up. I'm waking up, time to do some things, and I don't know what it is, but when I shave my head, people take me more seriously. So that's why. All right. I do have a reading for this. I stole it because I'm tired of talking about four-step and fear. Right. Do you? See, that's what I wanted to do was grow it long and then shave it off for locks of love. That's what I wanted to do, but I can't handle it. So I don't know how my wife does it. All right, because her hair is down to, because I asked her to. Maybe I should be nice and let her know that she can go ahead and wear her hair however she wants. That ain't gonna happen. I wouldn't love her any less. All right. Today, I had a really good conversation with another person in the program, and they're a comedian, and we're working on putting together an event. But really, what we were doing was talking, right? A couple like-minded people talking. Now, why is this important? Why? What is this guy doing that makes it important? Okay, what is he doing with his comedy? Well, he's telling his story, man, and comedy is a great way for us to heal. It is a fantastic way for us to heal. Okay. When we can all sit down and crack jokes about ourselves, jokes that only we're going to understand. What does that do? It brings camaraderie. It brings people closer together, is what it does. Um, so we're planning on doing that. I have a feeling it's going to happen. It'll happen. And I already know it's going to happen. And I'll tell you why, how I know. Okay. Because for comedians, what they need is a venue. Okay. And you don't make your money off tickets. Where do they make their money? Booze. Well, if we have a sober event, okay. So, if a comedian wants to go somewhere, they're going to have to, first of all, book the venue. What's that going to cost? That's going to cost money, a lot of money, a down payment that you're probably not going to get back. Okay. So, what I did is I went to them and said, I ain't going to charge you nothing. In fact, I'm going to pay you to be here. Isn't that a little different? Then you can get started. No, we're not going to be some huge venue for you and stuff, but what a great place to start. And then one day you turn around and say, hey, Dion, we've gotten too big for the church. And I can say, right fucking on. And I can kick you out and bring somebody else in and help them. Why not? Why not? Right? So that's part of what I am, because a lot of times people ask me, what's your title? I don't have a title. I am a recovery personality. What does that mean? It means I do what I want to do. It means I can get away with certain things that other people cannot. Okay, I'm not bound. I'm not tied to anything. I don't work for somebody. People don't pay me for my fucking opinion. Okay, I won't go that route. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. Not only that, but they don't listen anyway. And then I just get mad, and then the relationship goes to shit. I've tried to warn people about that, but they did not want to listen. They just wanted bodies. All right, let's get to this. I'm doing the reflection of the day, June 6th, out of Hazelden. The program teaches me that not too many people can truthfully assert that they love everybody. Dion, how in the hell does this go along with it? Love has everything to do with it. I'm going to tell you, it is easier for me to love you than to like you. I can give, the thing is, I have so much love in my life that because it's a dividend for the things that I do. And when people say, I love what Dion does, what do you think that does? It gives me more love. Whether you say it to my face, whether you put it online, whether I even know about it or not, it still adds to it. We're connected. We're connected. And if you say something positive about me or somebody else, even though they're not around, it has an effect. It has an effect. Isn't that cool? Now, in order to truly love someone, You're going to need to like them. It is easy for me to be just a little indifferent and say I love everybody for exactly who they are. Okay. That's a lie. No, I don't. Or I wouldn't be human. But I am going to try and love everybody for who they are. That I can do. I'm willing to do that. Does it always work out? No. Then I have the 10th step to correct it. Okay. But it isn't about just loving. Mm-mm. Okay. Even the people that I really don't like, when I think of them, it used to be they figured now it's you know what, Dion? Can you think of something of a good attribute about this person? Yeah, I can do that. I like it when they do this, and that's pretty cool. Then I can focus on that. Okay. Have you ever been around somebody that does nothing but poke at you at the shit you do wrong, and you're human, so you do shit wrong all the time? Do you know what that does to somebody? It would drive them crazy. Hence is the life of an alcoholic. Okay. It is easy for me to love because I'm an extremist. So now I must understand something else. Am I loving appropriately? Yes, we've got to love appropriately. That's what it comes down to. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I try not to be too loud. Most of us have to admit that we have loved only a few and that we have been quite indifferent to many. As for the rest, well, we've really disliked them or hated them. My parents said, Dion, hate is a strong word, man. Hate is a strong word. You sure about that? They never said that to me. Somebody did, though, at some point. It wasn't my parents, so maybe it was my mom. You know what? I think it was my stepdad. I don't know. But somebody did say that to me. It's a lot to really hate. Because if I really do truly hate something, then the loss of it would mean nothing. And if it's another human being, I can't get on board with it. I can't. That's like me trying to say that a human being's life is worth a certain amount of money, and it is not. Every human life is invaluable. That means it's worth more than any money, anything in the world, any material possession. Your soul is worth more than any of it. And when it comes down to it, that's what we're battling for here. Your soul. Where you can go after, man? I'm going up. I'm going up. Or wherever. All I know is that when I leave here, I will go to a better place. I don't know. Who knows? I might be wrong. But I'd rather go through life believing in God to find out that there wasn't one, because I won't know anyway, than going through life to find out that there is one and I really fucked up. I just don't want that. I want, when I leave, I want people to say, you know what, that Dion dude, he kind of fucked up, but he turned it around, man. Good for him. It doesn't need to be huge. It doesn't mean, yeah, he did so much for us. No, it doesn't need to be that. Just knowing that I left the world a little bit better than I got it. That's all I'm going for. Okay? Because it'll do a lot. Ugh. We in the program find we need something much better than this in order to keep our balance. The idea that we can be possessively loving of a few, can ignore the many, and can continue to fear or hate anyone at all has to be abandoned, if only a little at a time. And that's how I did it, a little bit at a time. And now I'm here and I do much better with it. But it took practice, 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 a lot of serenity prayer, a lot of therapy, a lot of changing my mind. Okay. I had to be very, very open minded. Okay. I'm not, I am not an old dog that will not learn new tricks. I'm not that person. Okay. I don't mind learning new tricks, but I've been around long enough to know that some of those tricks are bullshit because I've been there. Because I've been there. Okay. That's what age does. You get wisdom. I have life hacks that my kids don't know. And every now and then, my kids find another life hack, pass it on to me, the messenger. At meetings, do I concentrate on the message rather than the messenger? There it is. Well, I don't like that person, so I'm not going to listen. But what if they say something that changed everything for you and you missed it because you wanted to be closed-minded? Okay. The only person that's going to hurt is you. Well, no, that's not true. Right? Because then when that person, okay. AA is not a safe space. It's not. I'm sorry. I wish it was, but it's not. We can make it as safe as possible. This is not a safe space. It's as safe as possible. Right now, it's very safe because it's us three, right? Right. But even then, it's out there in the World Wide Web. So even everything that you say is going to go out there, right? Not very far. I'm not Mr. Popular. Today I pray. I understand that there is no place in my recovery or in my entire life as a chemically dependent person for toxic hatred or I like this one, or lackadaisical indifference. Two $10 words in a row. Okay. Action. And it doesn't matter the time. If you don't have action for today, it's today only. Today only. Yesterday I had 8 years. Today I don't. Okay. I'm still kind of celebrating. I'm going to speak on Friday. I want my chip. I was supposed to get my chip yesterday, but there was a family emergency with the person, and family is much more important to me. Okay. I've already waited 8 years. I can wait 3 days. Okay. Sounds good. I'm finishing up. So I'm just glad I caught you, Ingrid. I know the thing is I've been trying to be consistent with this, and then I get consistent with it, and then you found a meeting at that time. Dork. So now I try and do one in the afternoon to catch the other people. I'm trying, man. Maybe I should just go back to doing it yeah. Okay. One of the most important positive ideas that I must carry with me is that all humans, as children of God, make up a loving brother and sisterhood. May I find it hard to hate a brother. Today I'll remember, hear the message. Don't judge the messenger. Okay. There's rules of war, man. Even in the rules of war, you don't kill the messenger. Okay? In 300, they killed the messenger. You're not supposed to do that. Silly Greeks. Right? So you don't kill the messenger. God talks through his children, and everybody on earth is a child of God. So therefore, don't kill the messenger. Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened. Okay, that actually makes it more. So it's Arizona's fault, not mine. it's it's the rest of the world's fault, not mine. No, not that. We'll work it out. I always do. See, still sick. All right, I'm gonna go wrap up my day and stuff. It's time. I can feel it. It sucks, man. I falling behind, but God has his reasons. God has his reasons. All right. Thank you everybody for being here. I love you. Peace out and have a day.